There's not gonna be one. They already decided I'm getting promoted. That's what you get for playing hero and saving a kid. Haven't been here since high school.
That brings back memories. I still stop by now and then.
Thank you for your time. I'm Arata Fujikawa from the sales department. Since joining the company 5 years ago, I've mainly been in charge of lease proposals for the construction industry. Currently, my name's Arata Fujikawa. I'm a 27-year-old sales rep working at a leasing company. Today's a big day. I'm giving an important promotion presentation that could decide my future. I packed all my achievements, contributions, and my vision for after the promotion into the materials and practiced countless times. If I win today's presentation, I'll be the first among my peers to get promoted. But the problem is him. There's one more guy from my intake who's presenting too. My materials are flawless. I even rehearsed how to speak to get the higher-ups to listen, but I still can't shake the nerves. I can't let my guard down. Alright, let me run through it in my head one last time. If I'm selected for the supervisor role, I would like to achieve the following 3 things. First,
Yesterday, I hit a mud ball under the slide at kindergarten. I'm gonna keep working on it today. Aw, I wanna see it too. But oh, a butterfly! Wait! Haruka, don't run off like that!
what I saw when I looked up felt like it went into slow motion. This isn't good! Watch out! There's a car! By the time I realized it, my body had moved on its own. I dove across the road with the child in my arms. We barely avoided being hit, but... I can't move.
Are you okay? I'll call an ambulance right away.
When I came to, I was in a hospital room. I must have lost consciousness. Thankfully, I didn't break any bones, but I took a hard hit all over, so I was admitted for observation. Oh, right. The presentation. It's probably already over. After all that prep, and I didn't even get to present. I need to contact the company. Just as I thought that, the hospital door opened without a knock. Yo, Fujikawa, what a mess you got into, huh? When you didn't show, I thought you ran away scared of me. Mido. Walking in was Eisuke Mido, my colleague and the guy I was supposed to compete with in today's promotion presentation. Look at you, can't even move an inch. After all that practice, this is how it ends? Say what you want. Anyway, when do you think my presentation will be rescheduled? I would like to be ready by then. There's not gonna be one. They already decided I'm getting promoted. That's what you get for playing hero and saving a kid. What? It's already decided? They won't even reschedule for after I'm discharged? Yeah, message from the president. Saving lives is great, but in business, results are everything. You couldn't deliver results to the company, so I got the spot. The moment he said that, I felt something snap inside me. Later, next time you show up, call me supervisor. What a joke. After that, I called the company, but all I got was more of the same. Frustrated, I decided to quit during my hospital stay and never went back. They said they would pack up my stuff from the office and send it to my home. So I returned to my hometown and wandered this nostalgic city. It's been a while since I had time to take it easy. Some of the stores had changed, and it felt like a whole new place, but some places hadn't changed at all. This cafe's still here, huh? Brings back memories. This was the cafe I used to visit all the time in my second year of high school. As I walked in...
Fujikawa-kun?
Huh? Yeah?
I'm Takasaki. Eri Takasaki from high school. Don't you remember?
Takasaki? And there she was, a classmate from high school. Her familiar face and voice brought back all those bittersweet feelings I had shoved away.
Here you go.
Thanks. The bitterness of this coffee jelly is just right. It's the best. Back in my second year, I loved this cafe's coffee jelly. After school, I would come here almost every day, squeezing it into my budget.
Coffee jelly again? Don't you ever get tired of it?
You say that, but you always get melon soda. You never get tired of that?
Nope, never. This one's special.
Eddie Takasaki, my classmate, was also a regular here. Every time we ran into each other, we would end up doing homework together.
You were sleeping during math today, huh? It was pretty funny watching you from behind.
What? You saw that? How embarrassing. Even though we laughed like that at the cafe, we never spoke at school. Bringing our cafe time into school just felt off. Besides, it would have been kind of embarrassing for people to know we hung out after school.
Eddie, hurry up! I'm coming, wait up!
Neither of us really decided it. We just sort of naturally kept the distance at school.
Speaking of which, we have to hand in our career plans soon. You going to a university in Tokyo?
Yeah, that's the plan. I want to become a corporate slave.
Corporate slave?
Guys in suits working hard look cool, don't they? My dream's to climb the corporate ladder and rule the world.
Rule the world, huh? If it's you, Fujikawa-kun, I'm sure you'll make it.
The day everyone calls me the top of my cohort is just around the corner. What about you, Takasaki-san?
Not sure yet. I might stay local for college.
I see. When I heard that, I felt a small sting in my chest. After graduation, we would be apart. This nameless relationship we had, it only existed now, and I finally realized that.
But first, I need to focus on the finals in front of me.
Yeah. But that time ended up even before graduation. It was because I started going to cram school in our senior year of high school. I stopped going to that cafe after school, and even forgot the taste of the coffee jelly I used to eat almost every day. Since we didn't talk at school to begin with, my conversations with Takasaki just ended as the year did. I went to college in Tokyo, and she stayed local. We each went down our own path. Haven't been here since high school.
That brings back memories. I still stop by now and then.
Really? Still ordering melon soda? Takasaki and I were sitting at the exact same seats as back then. The space hadn't changed, but we had. It felt a bit surreal.
What do you mean, still? I don't get it every time anymore, though. Still, it's been forever. After you left for Tokyo, it's been like 10 years?
Yeah, probably. We didn't even see each other at the coming-of-age ceremony.
So, what are you doing now? Living the dream as a corporate drone, like you said?
I was, up until recently.
Something happened?
Actually, I quit my job. There was something I just couldn't let slide. But I did enjoy it. I worked in sales at a leasing company, met all kinds of clients.
Sales? You were in sales. Hey, would you be interested in joining our company? We're actually hiring for a sales position right now, but it's been tough finding people.
Wait, really? I was just wondering what I would do next. Things moved quickly, and the next day, I was visiting the company where Takasaki works.
It's a small company, but we've got steady sales, so don't worry.
Do you do sales too, Takasaki-san?
Nope, I'm an admin. My older sister is actually the president.
Oh wow, working with your sister? You two must be close.
Hey sis, I brought Fujikawa-kun, the guy who used to run the Tokyo scene.
What? Don't introduce me like that.
Nice to meet you. I'm I'm Chikage Kuriyama, the company president. Wait,
Yeah.
you're the one who saved my daughter, right?
Wait, daughter? You mean that little girl who almost got hit by a car?
Yes! I can't believe we're meeting like this.
Apparently, the girl I saved, Haruka, was President Chikage Kuriyama's daughter. Which means...
Haruka is my niece. Who would have thought the suit-wearing hero was you, Fujikawa-kun? Even when I asked the police, they wouldn't give me any info because you declined a visit or thank you gift. Really, thank you so much for what you did. I can't imagine what would have happened if you hadn't been there.
Oh no, I just did what anyone would.
Wait, don't tell me you quit your job because of that. Huh?
No, that had nothing to do with it. I wasn't fired or anything. I left on my own because I disagreed with the company's decisions.
Oh, I see. Thank goodness. I was wondering how I could make it up to you. This might sound like we're offering out of gratitude, but... Fujikawa-san, would you consider working with us? It's not out of pity. I've been interested in you ever since my sister told me your story.
If you'll have me, I'll love to join. And just like that, thanks to an unexpected encounter, I found my next job.
Fujikawa-kun, you've really softened up since you started here.
A year has passed since I joined this company, and something in me has started to change. Maybe it's because this place is so comfortable. I'm actually really enjoying myself. Back in Tokyo, constantly fighting for top sales. Sure, it was fulfilling. But now, I realize I was also exhausted.
As a company head, that's great to hear, but don't overdo it. We're a small team, so each person carries a big load, but we care about creating a good work environment. Same corporate grind, but the environment makes all the difference, huh? Good relationships really matter.
Looking back, my old job lacked that human warmth. It's true what they say. A company reflects its president.
Come to think of it, you were at a leasing company, right?
Yes, I did corporate sales.
Well, we're planning to expand into leasing soon. I'd love for you to take the lead using your past experience.
I would be honored. After work that day, I started going through the stuff sent from my old job. That notebook should be here. I left it behind. It had my ideas for client follow-ups and key strategies for building new contracts. But weird, I want to use this for future projects. I couldn't find it, so despite the time, I decided to call Mido just to check. Hello, Mido? It's Fujikawa. I left the company a year ago. Yo, Fujikawa, what's a quitter want? The box from the company's missing a notebook. Notebook? Oh, this one? The light blue one I've got in my hand? Yeah, that's probably it. Looks like they forgot to pack it. Could you send it over? Not a chance. Huh? Can't believe I got my hands on something this valuable. Good thing I was the one packing up your stuff. The way he said it, I knew. He had left that notebook out on purpose. Give it back. That's mine. You gotta play smart in this world. Later. With that, he hung up. It was after hours, so I figured calling Mido would be okay. But maybe it wasn't. What a mess. Either way, I'll have to ask someone else to send it. Feeling bad about it, I called up a junior colleague whose contact I still had. Hey, sorry to call out of nowhere. I need a favor. I made that call hoping to get my notebook back, but what I ended up hearing was something I hadn't expected. Later, I visited my old company with Takasaki-san. You were in the sales department, right? Long time no see, sir. Yes, thank you for everything since I joined as a new grad. He's the president of my former company. The same guy who said saving lives was nice and all, but business is all about results. I've got more important things to do than deal with you. You mean the acquisition? I'm aware. I'm the one handling that, after all. When Kuriyama-san told me about expanding into leasing, I was surprised, because I knew there were plans in motion to acquire my old company. As someone in sales, I knew things were tight. Honestly, I'm amazed you held out this long. Shut up, you traitor! You quit because you didn't get promoted and couldn't take it. You were the one who let me down first. I just couldn't stand working for a company that puts results above people's lives. If I had stayed, I would have lost something far more important than a job. Expecting employees to choose work over saving a life? That kind of workplace is the last place I want to be. A man who can't prioritize work isn't worth anything. And look at you now, back in your hometown working for some tiny company. Says the guy whose company is being bought out by that tiny company. Disgusting. Fine, then let's consider this meeting cancelled. Wait, hold on.
Let's just say it wasn't meant to be.
No, wait! You're here on the president's behalf, right? You just can't leave like this. Kuriyama told me if the attitude here was unacceptable, I had full authority to end negotiations. You have that kind of authority? Seeing us getting up to leave, the president finally realized he was in trouble. And of course, if the deal fell through, his side would suffer. Wait, if I offended you, I'm sorry. Please, let's talk again. If we don't get acquired, our employees will be out on the street. I can't let that happen. Then you should apologize to Takasaki too. The girl who almost got hit by that car, that was her niece. And you told me in front of her family that I should have ignored the kid and gone to work. I truly apologize for that.
Good.
Just when it looked like we could finally start the acquisition discussion. President! Bad news! Another major client just canceled their contract! Mito, we have guests! But it's urgent! If we lose any more clients... It's been a while, Mito. You! Why are you here? Don't tell me you're trying to come back! Even if you begged me, I wouldn't. Mito looked worn out, like he had lost all the fire he used to have. Then, why are you here? You're trying to steal back the promotion, aren't you? Nope. My current company is just one of your trading partners now. Trading partner? What are you... Wait. Acquisition proposal. Acquisition? Hey, don't look at that. Get back to work. Mito stares at the document and demands an explanation. President, were we really in that bad of shape? Yeah. And I finally got promoted fastest in our class. If we get acquired, your title might vanish in the restructuring. Don't mess with me! There was a reason Mito hated this so much. So you finally got promoted by stealing someone else's work. Too bad it's all crashing down. What? I know. You claimed credit for projects your juniors handled, said you advised them, and made them list your name on the report submitted after closing. Is that true? Yes, I heard it directly from the junior in question, and apparently others were affected too. So the presentation that got Mito promoted was built on inflated accomplishments. Exactly. That's what I learned when I called my junior that day. Mito had inflated his results to beat me using underhanded methods.
Fujikawa-san, I don't want to work under Mito-san anymore. You should have been the one promoted. The president and bosses are blind.
Sure, I was frustrated I didn't get my shot. But maybe Mito got picked because he worked hard too.
Worked hard? Fujikawa-san, you don't understand at all.
If you want, I'm pretty sure they'll testify right now. They're all working today after all. Shut your mouth! If I had given Fujikawa-kun a chance too, maybe the company wouldn't have fallen this far. Promoting someone based on a fabricated presentation. I was a shallow president. President? You can just take back my promotion now! It's never too early or too late to correct a mistake. The acquisition is pretty much set, but before I step down, I want to clean things up. President? No. You can't do this after the fact! Mito-kun. La, I can't hear anything. I'm not listening. I'll confirm the facts by hearing from the other employees. But if it's true, be prepared. At the very least, he still had some sense of responsibility as a company leader. After hearing that, Mito seemed to have the life drained out of him, standing completely still. Afterward, my former company was acquired as planned, becoming a subsidiary of the one I now work at. The president and executives were all replaced and reassigned as regular employees to various departments. Also, after internal interviews, Mito was demoted from chief to regular employee before the acquisition.
People who steal others' credit are nothing but a liability, right?
With just that one comment from Kuriyama-san, he was swiftly laid off under the name of restructuring. Why me and me only? With the acquisition work finally settling down, Takasaki and I visited that same cafe for a little celebration. We ended up getting the same things we used to.
Yeah, in the end, this is the best combo.
Hey, it's not just about work, but there's something important I wanted to tell you today. Actually, I've liked you since high school. Would you go out with me? The words I couldn't say back then. 10 years later, I finally let them out.
Me too. I actually liked you too, Fujikawa-kun. But I thought you only saw me as a study buddy. I'm happy. I'd love to.
To my surprise, she said yes. Seems like we had just missed each other back then. If you stay honest with your feelings, they'll always come back to you in a good way, even if it's not right away. There's no gain or loss in that. You just have to follow your heart.
Sorry, but I really don't want to get married.
Got it.
Hey, you're the one I want. Will you marry me?
What? I'll probably never love anyone this much again. That's how deeply I, Saku Nishikido, loved my fiancée, Ria Honda.
I'm sorry. I want to break up.
What? Even with someone you love, goodbyes eventually come. But I always thought that was a distant future. Turns out, it came much sooner than I imagined.
I was really happy when you proposed to me. But after living together before marriage, I started to feel like I just couldn't do it.
We had been living together for a year. I thought things were going well, but apparently, she didn't feel the same.
It's not your fault, Saku. I just started thinking maybe marriage isn't the only way to be happy. With work and friends, marriage can shrink all that, and you lose time for yourself, right? Saku, you've always dreamed of getting married and having kids, haven't you? So I want you to find happiness with someone else.
Wait! I don't have to get married if I can be with you, as long as we are together. We kept talking, though Ria struggled to put her feelings into words, but in the end, nothing changed.
Sorry, but I really don't want to get married.
Got it. Even in the middle of this breakup, all I can think of are the happy memories. At our coming-of-age class reunion, my longtime feelings for her reignited in an instant.
You've been working a lot lately. Just don't overdo it, okay?
Thanks, Ria. Ria always cared about me and worried about my health. I truly loved her, and I promised myself countless times that I would treasure her for the rest of my life.
I'm sorry. Thank you for everything, Saku.
She was without a doubt someone special to me, the one I loved most, who lived in my heart the longest. There was no way I could refuse her decision. Hope you find happiness. I didn't have the courage to stay in the home we shared, so a few days later, I packed only the essentials and left. Guess I'll look for a new place. Until then, hotel life. Or maybe I can tough it out at the net cafe. The more I think about how to explain this to my parents, who knew about the engagement, the more my mood sinks. A difference in values, huh? Maybe there's no fixing that. I don't want to think about anything right now. Under the cloudy sky, I finally let the tears fall. Good morning. Once again, I'm Saku Nishikido. I work in planning at a general trading company, age 28, with the title of section chief. Saku, what's wrong? You wanna talk about it?
Saku, want something sweet? You like sweets, right? Chief Nishikido, cheer up!
Surrounded by kind colleagues, I'm more down than I've ever been after my broken engagement. Sorry for worrying everyone. No, it's okay. Anyone would be down after getting dumped. Wait, dumped?
Manager, seriously?
Sorry, I didn't mean it like that. I'm fine, really. It's the truth anyway. I didn't want to cause any more trouble, so I tried to pull myself together before the day started. But then... What's this about? That's Ryoji Araki. He's also on the planning team and 2 years younger than me. Oh, Araki! Morning. Great weather today, huh? The manager sees Araki and scrambles to act casual, but Araki just stares at me. Saku, is it true? You got dumped? Yeah. Actually, it is. Apparently, we have different values. It is what it is. Tch! Did he just click his tongue? Oh, hey, Araki, chill, calm down. Note, Araki Ryoji, my junior, is not only the office heartthrob, but also known as the office mad dog. He really looks up to me, and anytime something bad happens to me, he goes totally feral. Ah, jeez, Ryoji, stay! Once I call his first name, like always, he finally starts to calm down. Thanks for getting mad for me, Araki. But it's over now. When I smiled, Araki just stared at me and went silent. Then, Saku, you free after work today? Huh?
Nice to meet you, Nishikido.
After work, Araki took me to an izakaya, and there, waiting for me, was an insanely beautiful woman. Kyoka Araki. Apparently, she's Ryoji Araki's twin sister. Nice to meet you, though I think we've met once before, right? It was 5 years ago when Araki joined the company. After he got wasted at the welcome party, I walked him home and briefly met her at the door.
Wow, you remembered.
Of course I did. You thanked me so politely, and I thought, whoa, what a great little sister he's got. Back then, I was stunned to meet such a beautiful woman who looked just like Araki.
I see. You remembered me.
Kyoka repeats it like she's savoring the words. Tch, hey, Kyoka, you're way too obvious about being happy. She's been nagging me to let her meet you for a while now. Really?
Yes, I've asked him before, but my brother never let it happen, so I'm really glad it finally did.
Even though she's cool and collected, Kyoka expresses herself clearly, and I can't help but smile. Thanks for saying that, but Araki, why are you suddenly introducing me to your precious little sister? They looked at each other in confusion, then turned back and smiled at me in perfect sync. A new love is a cure for heartbreak, Saku.
Exactly what he said. In other words, I'd like to suggest... me.
Suggest? You kind of caught me off guard. I mean, Kyoka, you're honestly way out of my league.
Now then, please take a look at this.
A proposal?
In here, I've written everything about what kind of woman I am. My personality, my preferences, my measurements, even my birth weight.
Is that even okay?
Yes, of course. I'm a product. No, a woman who's sure to meet your expectations. So please take your time reading it. Oh, and if you like, I'm also open to being filled. Ow!
Hey, quit making things harder for Saku. You've got an interesting sister, Araki. Thanks to Araki's fist, Kyoka's presentation was brought to an abrupt end. Ugh, my head. The throbbing pain in my head wakes me up. Looks like I fell asleep without realizing it. What did I do last night again? Oh, right. Araki invited me out for drinks. And then he introduced me to his sister Kyoka. And she tried to sell herself to me, right? She really was beautiful.
Thank you so much, Saku.
Huh? I had thought the side of me felt unusually warm, but hearing her voice made me open my eyes. Right in front of me, under the same blanket, smiling blissfully, was Kyoka. Wait, what? Good morning?
Yes, good morning, Saku. No, I mean, Saku.
Huh? My own loud voice hits my hungover brain like a hammer. But now's not the time for that. Where are we? Don't tell me I did something while drunk?
Unfortunately, Saku doesn't seem to be that kind of careless man who'd do that. So nothing happened.
Kyoka lowers her brows in disappointment, which only throws me into deeper confusion.
This is the room you can come home to from now on. It's my...
Hey, Kyoka, don't go calling him Saku. Araki? What happened to your clothes? Huh? I sleep in just my boxers. As I find myself being hugged from behind by a body way more muscular than mine, my brain finally short-circuits. Later, I got them both to put on clothes and explain the situation. Apparently, I passed out drunk and they brought me back to their place. Sorry for all the trouble. Araki suddenly carried me all the way here. His strength must be incredible to carry a fully grown drunk man like that. And during the night, the Araki twins set up a room in their home for me to use.
They told me not to worry about looking for a new place. This room was just sitting empty anyway, so I should feel free to stay.
So I took them up on their offer, and then...
This almond rice is way too good!
I want him as our housewife. I'm glad it suits your tastes. Wait. Housewife? Our? Since I was staying with them, I wanted to give something back, so I took charge of all the housework. I had trained hard in cooking and cleaning in place of Ria, who was never good at it, and that effort was finally paying off. Watching the Arakis happily going for seconds made me feel like my drifting heart had finally found a place to rest. Alright, I'm counting on you, Nishikido. Yes, I'll do my best to meet your expectations. After the broken engagement, I decided to throw myself into work more than ever. I even started accepting long-term business trips that I had been refusing due to Ria's wishes, and now my work is expanding. Lately, even when I think about Ria, I'm able to stay calm.
Welcome home, Saku.
Thanks, Kyoka. I'm still not used to being welcomed home every day with Kyoka's smile. Not that I haven't looked for an apartment, but there's a slight issue. I never expected Araki to go full beast mode whenever I try to move out. He really seems to love my cooking. But is this okay?
My brother's not with you today, huh?
Yeah. We got off work together. But he said he had something to do.
I see. So that means it's just the two of us for now?
Kyoka stares at me as if enjoying my reaction, and I'm completely thrown off again.
If you'd like, would you go on a date with me tonight?
Huh? Kyoka invited me, and we ended up at a stylish bar with a nice atmosphere. That dress looks really good on you.
I'm happy to hear that. It's my favorite one.
The dress emphasized her cool beauty and figure. Even the other customers couldn't take their eyes off her. She was that stunning. While we were deciding what to drink,
I broke up with my ex, Kazushi.
the moment I heard that familiar voice, I turned my head in shock. Standing there was my ex-fiancée, Ria Honda. She leaned close to a man, speaking sweetly with a soft expression and voice. It felt like a dagger stabbing me in the chest.
Hey, you're the one I want. Will you marry me?
What? She told me she wanted to live a life without marriage, that her values had changed. And now she's asking another guy to marry her? I don't get it. Let's see. Maybe someday, I might. From the sound of it, the guy doesn't seem interested in marriage. So I lost my fiancé to a guy who doesn't even want to get married?
Saku, are you okay?
Huh? Oh, sorry. It's nothing. No, I can't cause a scene here. Kyoka's with me after all. When I clenched my fist tight, she gently placed her hand over it. Kyoka? The warmth of her hand, laid over mine without a word, relaxed my tense body just a little. Then, "Hey, miss, wanna have a drink with me?" Just as I was starting to feel calm again, the guy had the nerve to hit on Kyoka.
No, thank you. I only drink with men I like.
Oh, so you're the loyal type, huh?
But wait! I'm right here and you're hitting on... Huh? Saku! What are you doing here?
Maybe she didn't expect I'd be her companion's +1. Ria went pale in an instant. Just here for drinks with a friend. What about you? You two seem pretty cozy. Is he your boyfriend?
Well...
I guess we're technically dating. She was apparently engaged, but seems she fell hard for me.
Well, wait! Kazushi!
The guy, who clearly doesn't know who I am, kindly explains everything. Seems Ria had fallen for him and started cheating. So your changed values were a lie.
That's not... I just wanted to take marriage more seriously.
You were just begging him to marry you earlier, though. Was I not enough? My calm tone of questioning makes Ria visibly panic. Then, as if snapping, she glares at me and blurts out in a sneering tone.
Yeah, that's right. Even after we moved in, you stayed a lowly team leader, never got promoted, no raise. When I met someone cooler and richer, how could I not be drawn to him? The thought of losing time with Kazushi if I got married, I couldn't take it.
Hearing her true feelings for the first time, I'm in shock. I never imagined she saw me that way.
Kazushi is younger than you, and already a CEO. You were kind, sure, but even so What is happiness, really?
Her question lands like a brick wall.
Is it about money? Or being married with children? Is it a life with zero uncertainty? Or maybe... betraying someone who loved you and living a lie? Is that what you call happiness? Huh? Everyone has a different idea of happiness. There's no single answer. But the path you chose was wrong.
Kyoka's cutting words leave Ria speechless and frozen. Well said. Her choice was definitely the wrong one.
Wait! Kazushi! Why Why would you say something like that?
Isn't it obvious? You got tricked by my looks and money and picked the wrong future. I'm what they call polyamorous. I'm never getting married.
Polyamorous?
Polyamory, as Kazushi calls it, is having romantic relationships with multiple people. To outsiders, it may look like cheating, but there's one key difference. That is, everyone involved consents to the relationship. You said yourself when we met, you didn't care if I had multiple lovers. So I accepted you, but if you want marriage, that's a different story. I can't love just one woman. Even if people call me gross, I can't change that. So, if you wanted someone who would only look at you, you shouldn't have picked me.
No way!
I don't care if you have other lovers. That line, said in a moment of passion, ended up weighing more than Ria could have imagined. Hey mister, wanna switch seats? I would really love to talk to your friend. Kyoka's fingers squeeze mine just slightly under the bar. I feel that, and I tell him. Sorry, but I can't. I'm on a date right now.
Saku.
Come on, Kyoka. Why couldn't you just stay home? Ryoji enters, clearly exasperated. I did think something was off. Despite being a popular place, we were the only customers. Thanks for the tip, master. Behind the counter, the kind, dandy-looking bartender gives a small smile. Apparently, this man is both the bar's owner and a private investigator. You idiot!
Ow!
Just like before, Ryoji gives her a light but firm bop on the head, clearly pulled his punch. Didn't I tell you to keep this from Saku?
I told you I didn't agree to that. I couldn't keep quiet forever.
Huh? Keep what from me? It was that night I got drunk and it was carried home by Ryoji and Kyoka.
Hey bro, aren't you gonna tell Saku the truth?
Not yet. I can't watch this guy get hurt anymore. We've got 3 years. For now, I don't want to see him cry again. Yeah, the Araki siblings had known all along that Ria had cheated on me. Sorry, Saku. I was gonna tell you. I gathered evidence on the affair and planned to tell you to call off the wedding. But before I could, you broke it off. For a completely different reason. I see. So that's why he lost it at work that day. Ryoji knew everything all along. Looking sheepish and apologetic, Ryoji looks more like a scolded puppy than the mad dog he's known as. But...
Wait a second. What do you mean, evidence? You gathered it, you?
Then, Ryoji's expression goes cold. He slams a thick envelope onto the counter. Several photos spill out across the bar, clear proof of the affair.
What is this?
Thought I would just get a little dirt, but once I hired the PI, it just kept coming. Honestly, even I was shocked. Apparently, Ryoji once caught them red-handed, and that's what made him hire a private investigator. The result? For the past 3 months, there had been multiple meetings between them. This. Even I can't forgive. I'm going to request compensation for the broken engagement. The statute of limitations for claiming compensation is 3 years. You've still got time. Araki must have done a lot of research and thinking for my sake. 3 years. That was the window he planned for, hoping I would heal through a new love with Kyoka. He was going to tell me the truth only after my heart had moved on.
No way! I can't afford to pay compensation! Kazushi, help me! I'll be fine being one of your many girlfriends!
Sorry. Forgot to mention, I quit being a CEO. Handed things off to my successor.
No!
Oh, and Saku, congrats on the promotion next quarter. You're heading up the planning department now, right? I heard you finally got back on track with your career after taking on long-term projects and stuff. Mad respect, man. Her dream CEO dumps her, and the man she left behind gets promoted. Ria finally breaks down in tears. After that, Ria tried to come crawling back once she got dumped by her real boyfriend, but...
Excuse me? Ria Honda. Yeah, you're that woman from before.
The one who showed up wasn't me, it was Kyoka.
Why don't we have a little talk? I don't have anything to talk to you about. Oh, don't say that. Just a minute of your time. You know, we didn't show up at that bar by coincidence. We got intel on you. Originally, only my brother was going to approach you. He didn't want to tell Saku about your cheating, but I disagreed. Because it doesn't sit right with me that after cheating you could still be loved so by Saku. What? Saku, what are you doing? You'll catch a cold standing out here. Were you thinking about something?
It was the night after I moved in with the Araki siblings. While I was zoning out on the balcony, Kyoka came to check on me. Yeah. I just keep thinking about what I should have done differently. She meant a lot to me, I said with a pained smile. Kyoka just quietly stayed beside me.
After you broke up, he said he couldn't help wondering if there could have been a future where you were happy together. Isn't that messed up? You're the one who cheated. Yet you're still living beautifully inside his pure heart. I wanted you gone from his heart, even if it meant hurting him.
Kyoka's face takes on a yandere-like coldness. Ria starts shaking.
Huh? What are you? He's going to become someone who only sees me, who only loves me. There's not even 1 millimeter of love left for you. He's the kind, gentle man who cleaned a stain off my dress and told me I looked beautiful. So I told him the truth about you. But don't worry. I'll spend my whole life making sure he's happy now.
Hey, Araki! Just as I came out of the office with Araki...
Yeah! What is with this feral beast?
Araki went full mad dog and stormed after Ria with wild fury. After that, Ria paid the compensation and was left penniless. She vanished without a trace. I have no idea what became of her. Nice to meet you. Sorry, Araki totally blacked out. That was the day I first met Kyoka. She was wearing the same dress she wore that night at the bar.
Sorry about my brother. Hope he didn't cause too much trouble.
No, not at all. Oh, wait. Your lovely dress is stained here. She let me touch the fabric, and I carefully removed the stain. There, all clean. It really suits you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Well then, I'll be off. Come to think of it, the place I dropped Araki off at that night wasn't the house I live in now. Maybe they moved? That thought quickly faded as Kyoka spoke.
That night, I fell for your kindness. I've loved you ever since.
With that memory now clear, Kyoka confessed to me. I've been supported by your kindness so many times too. If someone like me is good enough, will you go out with me? Everyone's happiness looks different. It's not something others can decide for you. But for me, loving one special person with everything I have, that's where I find happiness. So, wait, does this mean Araki's gonna be my brother-in-law? Man, I was supposed to be your mentor, and now I'm gonna be your brother-in-law? Unbelievable. You can call me bro if you want. I'm not calling you that. I don't like that Kyoka took Saku away from me, but I guess I'll rather have that than let some other woman do it. Not that I had any clue he was thinking that way. Well, I hate to leave you lovebirds, but I'm heading out. Huh? But this is your house too, right? What are you talking about? Wait, Kyoka, you told me I had to say something, but you never did either. Saku, this place? It's a room Kyoka set up just for the two of you to live together. What? Looks like there are still sides of her I don't know.